The Saucony Ride 18 has landed at Soulmate. So who's it for, and do you need it? So yes, the Saucony Ride 18 is out. So where does this shoe sit? It's like a daily trainer, so it puts it in line with like the Hoka Clifton, the New Balance 880, the Brooks Ghost, that sort of remit of shoe. And it is the latest release in the ever popular Ride franchise. So at that price point, who's it targeted at? Well, it's the perfect shoe for a number of different types of runners. It's perfect for the new runner just getting into running that wants something nice and comfortable for those, kind of initial daily miles. It's perfect for park runners. It's perfect for couch to 5Kers. It's perfect up to probably your first, second, third, fifth, 10th, maybe half marathon. It really is that daily trainer to eat up the miles in comfort. Now, if you're a version 17 wearer and you've been hanging on thinking, oh my God, what's going to be the next major release and what's going to change in version 18, you're probably going to be a little bit underwhelmed. If you're new to the shoe, though, it is a fabulous shoe. So going back to 17 and looking at what's different, there's not a lot. We've still got the Power Run Plus midsole, but it does come in a little bit lighter, around 20 to 22 grams lighter, depending on the size. So I hear you ask, what is the Power Run Plus midsole? The Power Run Plus midsole, up until probably last year, I think it was only used in the top end Saucony shoes like the Triumph range, so the max cushion, where you pay the extra 30, 35, 40 pound for that extra bit of comfort. But they've actually brought that midsole now to the Triumph. So yeah, it's a really good value shoe. So going back a year or two, you would have spent a lot more money on the same level of cushioning. The other updates are a renewed engineered mesh upper, so a lot more breathable and a lot more comfort against the foot compared to the version 17, so a real big improvement there. There's also, and I'm trying to work out if you can kind of see this, there's a really nice padded tongue and gusseted. You can see those there. So the tongue's not going to slide about. It's really comforts when you lock these laces down, and this shoe does lock down really well. You can't feel the laces through that tongue. It's a nice level of cushioning without being too much. Another big update on the version 18 is the amount of XT900, as they call it, rubber on the outsole of this shoe. So it's a lot more than the version 17, which gives even better durability. So touching on the outsole durability and also the fact that the Power Run Plus is a very durable beaded midsole. Again, I don't know if you can quite work out the beads there, but you can just see the detail on those beads. Of foam, which means that they don't expand too much when it gets warm either, so it's a very durable midsole. But yeah, durability as a whole is really good with the shoe, which makes it really good for the kind of heavier runner as well. And the reason is there's a lovely level of cushioning. It's nice and responsive. You do sink into it, but it is nice and responsive. It's not super squidgy like something like the Asics Nova Blast 4 or 5 that have just come out, which is very soft. It does give you a nice bit of stability there. So yeah, probably for a heavier, a larger male or larger female, very good option. The fit on this shoe is quite interesting. It fits true to size, so I'm a size 10 in most shoes, and I'm a size 10 in this, but it is very roomy in the toe box, not in the same way that Ultra or Topo do it. As you see, both sides are still tapered, but it is a very generous shoe. So if you do have a slightly wider foot, this is a standard D fit in a size UK 10. As luck would have it, my size. Maybe I'll steal it. Yeah, just a really nice fit. So yeah, if you do need that extra bit of width or just like a bit more room and don't like it too tight to your feet, then yeah, really good fit and a bit more width. And the last piece of technical info to give you is the heel to toe drop. It's an 8mm drop on the Ride 18, 35mm at the back, 27 at the front, can't add up. So yeah, so an 8mm drop on this shoe. So a nice kind of average middle of the road shoe, really. Nothing too drastic either way. So in summary, a brilliant daily trainer. If you want to chew up some miles in absolute luxury, this Power Run Plus midsole really does deliver that in spades. It's really comfy for those miles. So yeah, I would have no issue with recommending this to the majority of people who come into store. Yeah, to touch on the fit again, the most people have tried this on have found it quite spacious. So it's a nice fit, locks down well, nice and breathable. This is the men's colour we've got in store at the moment. This is the females. Both are banging. Don't know if that's a Welsh word, but they're banging. Yeah, so any comments, comment down below, and we shall see you soon. On to the next one.